for the meeting tonight. Had a little problem, a couple problems.
Blame it on me.
Welcome to the Millcreek Township Municipal Building and Monthly Planning Commission meeting. At this time, I call the meeting of January 3rd, 2023 to order. Please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. If you haven't, please sign the attendance sheet for the record back there before you leave. Next, I'd like to introduce the members of the Planning Commission and our support staff. On my far left is Ray Reed. Next to him is Doug Prozan, Pete Cabella. On my far right is Denise Bizarro, the recording secretary, and next to me here is Tony Sitter. In the back on my right is Julie Maggio, the assistant zoning and development officer, and next to her is Matt Puzz, the zoning and development officer. And the left, my left in the rear, is Matt Walden, the director of planning and development, and next to him is Jennifer Hernandez, the township council. Before we begin, I'll call for a motion to accept the minutes of last month's meeting as written.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion at all on it? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Thank you. Millcreek Planning Commission is a recommending body that hears testimony, asks and answers questions, deliberates, and passes a recommendation on to the supervisors who make the final decisions on issues brought before us. The conditional use request discussed tonight, if acted on by the Planning Commission, will be considered by the Township Supervisors at their regular meeting to be held on Tuesday, January 24th, 2023 at 5 p.m. in this room here. The first and only item on the agenda tonight is for Ashley Messenger for property located at 2714 West 8th Street to install new signage in the Presque Isle Gateway District. Sir.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Bill Morton. I'm an attorney. I have an office down on State Street, and I've been a Millcreek resident pretty much my whole life, except for about 15 years in the service and college. I represent Ashley Messenger and her business, Underdog Barbecue, and they purchased the old Perkins building on West 8th Street, and they are in the process of remodeling it right now. And
Which
part
building?
of that
Which building did they purchase?
where Perkins used to be.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and they are before you tonight because they need to put signs on the building so everybody knows that that is Underdog Barbecue. Basically, what they're doing is they're intending to replace the locations and the signs that Perkins has. So the one on the very front would be replaced, and I think you should all have pictures in front of you that show you what it's going to look like. And then I guess that's a monument sign up near the road with the big oval. It's up high so everybody could see. I took the liberty of just printing out some pictures off Google Maps, and they came up showing Perkins, in the event, they've been closed for a while. I don't think anybody's been going there. But it's... Yeah. Yeah, one's more of a close-up of the big sign in front, and the other one is shows the front of the building with a little closer up shot of the Perkins sign. What's okay? What's unique about Underdog going in there? I think, with the design of the building and everything, it's really consistent with the new Presque Isle Gateway that Millcreek has just put in. The parking is along the side and everything, and the front you know, they're understanding the location of the existing signs, not going to interfere with the walkway or the landscaping and that you're going to do. It actually, you know, that sign makes it, I think it makes the whole thing a lot safer because people can see it and they aren't coming from the west and say, okay, now where's Underdog? Where's Underdog? And all of a sudden they're past it. No, there it is. And who knows how somebody's going to turn or react. But we believe, I know Ashley's here with her father, Eric. I know Eric's been up talking, I think Matt, maybe he spoke to you about this, and we believe they've met all the conditions that's required under the new zoning ordinance. You know, we'd appreciate the board asking any questions you have about the business, the signs, what their plans are, and then sending this to the supervisors at the end of the month.
So you're moving lock, stock, and barrel down the road?
It's moved. It's moved.
Oh, it is already moved? I didn't know that. I'm from the other side of the township, you see. Okay, anybody have any questions for him?
No, just have a comment. Mr. Morgan, whoever prepared this portfolio, I just have to send compliments to them. I mean, the preparation left all the questions that we would have. It was done very well, so I just want to let you know that
It wasn't me.
Here.
They did it.
you did a great job.
I just want to say, not to let my recommendation out of the bag, but I think you're going to do really, really well there.
Okay, anything
Okay.
else for them?
Thank you very much.
Okay, do you folks need to want to say anything?
Okay.
Man said it all, all right, huh? Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, that is the only item on the agenda tonight. All right. So in the matter of Ashley Messenger, property located 2714 West 8th, to install new signage in the Presque Isle Gateway District. Do I hear a recommendation or
Mr. Chairman,
I'm sorry, what?
one moment before, I just was going to ask if Mr. Puzz, just for the record, could you run through the criteria
No.
for a conditional use, just to get it on the record so that,
Yes.
that we have that?
Yes,
Thank
of
you.
course. Thank you, Planning Commission. Per the Millcreek Township zoning ordinance, there are several criteria that must be met before a conditional use is approved in the Presque Isle District. These conditions include the use of the property being legal. It is an eating and drinking establishment, which is a permitted use in the Presque Isle District, as well as the Perkins Restaurant was legally established. So that criteria is met. Regarding electronic message centers, this is not applicable because from at least what was submitted to us, this is not an electronic message center. The maximum square footage for all signs on all frontages is 48.4 square feet. The owner is proposing 48 square feet of wall signage, so it falls within that limit.
You said 48, you meant 84?
Well, the maximum is 84.8 square feet. They are proposing 48 square feet. So it's slightly over half of what's permitted. The signage is the signage colors are to complement the materials of both the building that is being advertised as well as the occupants around, or excuse me, the occupants, what am I saying occupant? I apologize, the surrounding buildings, I'm sorry, in the Presque Isle District. And as a final point, the Planning Commission may recommend conditions if they are reasonable and they do if they deem them necessary. Excuse me. Any questions regarding the criteria?
Anyone? Nope. Okay, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do I hear a motion?
I'll motion.
To approve.
I'll second it.
Second. Any discussion? Okay, all in
I
favor?
only have one
Oh,
question.
sorry, go ahead.
Where did you get saucy gold?
It was unanimous. I brought it in the, paint, what do you call them? Samples? Chips, paint chips. And, didn't show anybody the names of them. And, everybody picked the same colors, so.
Good choice. All right.
Yeah, for a barbecue place, that sounds appropriate.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much, sir.
Good luck. Congratulations.
When you open it?
They're open.
It's already open? I had to go back that way, I guess, tonight, huh?
Signs up first. February.
Yeah. End of January, beginning of February, if everything goes right with, permits and inspections.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Means a lot.
Doing well.
We hope to see you when
Good.
we open.
You will. Okay, next item on the agenda tonight is the nomination and election of officers.
Nobody wants to see us anyway.
Thank you.
Nobody watches us anyway.
Oops.
Nice to see young people get
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I've deliberated, and I think I'd like to stay on.
Oh,
Yes. But, under the condition that I'm not an officer. Somebody else will have to take over.
I spent
It's a
2 hours,
difficult role.
I spent 2 hours writing your exit speech.
Oh, my God.
And all the praise and
Well,
thanks.
I can pretend. Gee, I can't wait to.
Yeah, good, I'll just scrap that out. I'll save it and just put somebody else's name on it next time happens.
Save it for up to 4 years from now. Up to 4 years, okay. If that's all right. If you'll
Thank
have-
you
if you'll
very
have me.
much, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We,
that's a great decision.
I, for one,
Great
definitely
deci-
appreciate that you're staying.
Great decision.
You have been an asset to this organization, an asset to this organization for quite a number of years now, and I was not looking forward to giving my speech
You
tonight.
don't have to say nice things now.
I wrote them, I'm not gonna say them.
And you can continue to abuse.
Well, your mother
Okay.
gave him $20 to say that.
Y'all chipped in.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay,
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
If I could, well, I'm very happy to hear from Mr. Skelly that he'd like to continue. It will be up to the Board of Supervisors. The board did, at their meeting today, nominate a replacement for you. So it would be at their, at their pleasure, but I can definitely communicate that to them.
Okay, well, you can tell them I think they jumped the gun.
Okay.
You know, because we had
he still had,
Okay. David Fugate is his name, is the gentleman's name. They reappointed Mr. Strohmeyer, Mr. Prozan, Mr. Reed, and appointed David Fugate today at this morning's meeting.
David, how you spell it?
Fugate.
Okay.
whatever works for the
Okay. I will speak to
It's
them.
up to them.
Okay, along with that, what is the status of Mr. Ray Reed? Is
Mi-
he,
Mr. Reed was reappointed as the alternate.
okay, we still have a full complement of regular people, right? Regular,
Yes.
At the moment, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, all right. Okay. So that having been said, we will entertain some nominations for officers. Now, we do have one definitely open seat. That is for the, I guess it's called the vice chair or deputy assistant chair or whatever it's called.
David C.
David's seat.
We should make a condition upon, if he's gonna stay on, he has to stay on in all ways.
Play hardball, huh?
Okay.
Well, that'll chase me right off, so.
All right.
I would like to make a comment here, and I don't know if the Board of Supervisors know this, but Dave is a major asset to this planning commission, and his experience and knowledge goes a long way, and has helped me make a lot of decisions on this board. And I don't know what they would need to do, but I would really want to see Dave stay on the board in any fashion he can, which would mean taking whatever he would like to do, but he's a major asset because of his background on this board.
Understood, and I do believe the supervisors would agree with you. Mr. Skelly did submit a resignation, though, and so they were acting on, on that. You know, we do regret, you know, that he wanted to leave, and we're happy to hear that he would like to stay. So, but again, it's not my decision. I'd have to speak to the board.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and that will not be done until our next meeting, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't take an action unless it was at a public meeting, so.
All right.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I won't be here in February.
They have an extra month.
That's all.
Oh, nice. Okay, we have the positions, president, or not president, but chairman, vice chair, and secretary treasurer.
I would like to nominate you as chair again, if it's okay with everybody else to do it in the same, in the same fashion we have in the past. Is there a
Okay.
second? Should we start doing this now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
All
Doug,
right,
I said I'd second that.
I heard that.
Did you ignore that, or?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, we have we have a motion and a second to keep me on as the chairman for the next year. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. And then we have the open seat or open slot for the vice chair. Does someone want to step up to the plate here and accept
That's fine.
that job?
I would nominate Pete Cabea.
Okay. Pete Cabea has been nominated for the vice chair position.
Can I second that?
I'll second it for you.
Okay, it has been seconded. Any discussion on Mr.
Yeah,
Pete Cabea being, okay, no, all in favor? Aye. Okay, and then the secretary, which is, I guess that's what you were, huh?
Secretary.
Originally, yeah.
Oh, Pete was. And I moved into
Okay,
secretary.
Okay, all right. All right, and we have one position open, that is for the secretary. Because the secretary accepted another job.
I'd like to nominate Doug as
Okay, Doug.
secretary.
Okay. Do I hear a second for Doug? Okay. Anyone have any discussion about it?
Nope.
All in favor of Doug as the new secretary for 2023? Aye. End of nominations. Okay, under new business, again, we have the 2022 annual report for the planning commission. If everybody has at least read it and has no problems, any comments or questions about it at all, then we will abstain, or not abstain, but not have it read to us tonight necessarily. And we'll approve it, and then I'll have to sign it. So does anybody have any questions or comments, changes, anything for the annual report?
Just like we were saying upstairs, it's hard to believe we got all
Thank you.
this done. You know?
A motion to accept that?
Yeah, motion to accept that made by Tony,
Second.
second. Is there any discussion about it at all? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, thank you for that. And the following item, next item on the new business, we're gonna forget about because Dave changed his mind. And I'll tell you what, I would rather have you,
Wanted a shorter meeting.
I'd rather have you here than me have to go through that thing, you know? I appreciate it. Okay, I will then entertain a motion to dismiss.
Motion to dismiss.
Second.
Well, wait,
Yep.
aren't we gonna hear from him?
No, we
About
didn't.
what?
We all agreed not to.
He said if you had a question.
I wasn't paying attention. So that was-
Would you like to speak, sir?
When you get to be secretary.
If you want me to, I can.
I missed that too.
You got anything?
I do not.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?